Yo, this is Haas Funk, the Trunk Master, with the 5th edition of Deep Cutz, where I highlight a dope, non-single track from an album that is otherwise known for its banging singles. Let's go! Alright, today the caveman is back up in the man cave. The heat is let up and I'm where I'm supposed to be. Now in this episode, my deep cut pick is another track that I came into late, as probably did a lot of people, and I'll explain why. The group providing this banger is none other than KMD, and the track is from their sophomore non-release, Black Bastards. I say non-release because this album was supposed to come out in 1994, but got shelved after some controversy with the album cover and the death of key member Sub Rock, brother and bandmate of Zev Love X, later known as MF Doom. Many years later, Doom ended up releasing the album, and now I have it, along with their debut album Mr. Hood, and this Best Of album. Now I remember seeing the video for Peach Fuzz back in 1991 or so, but never really heard anything after that until MF Doom came out years later, and I found out that he was from KMD. It wasn't really until the late aughts that I got acquainted with their catalog, and it was this deep cut that really stood out to me. Now, I really like both albums, and I wish I could have enjoyed them when they came out, but alas, it was hard to find a lot of albums at the stores I was going to where I lived. There was no internet yet either, and I didn't even have much money to begin with. What's a hip-hop head to do? Anyway, this album, Black Bastards, is very different from Mr. Hood, both thematically and sonically. I don't know if I can pick one I like better, but my deep cut pick is from the second album, so let's get into it. Alright, my deep cut pick for this episode is Sweet Premium Wine. Now, this song is the epitome of boom bap hip hop with its banging drums, funky samples, and hard aggressive rhymes. It's definitely something to turn way up and bang your head to in your ride. The main sample in this song is familiar, being used by a few other artists around that time, including KMD collaborators Brand Nubian and Brand Nubian collaborator Positive K. It's a dope sample, and I'm surprised it hasn't been used even more. The song also samples Kung Fu flicks, which started to become a thing right around that time. Now the lyrics on this track might be a departure from their more whimsical debut album, but it is more in line with the other tracks on this album, such as Smoking That Shit featuring Curious. Sweet Premium Wine is mostly about, as the title suggests, drinking alcohol and the shenanigans that go along with that. It's a fun, up-tempo song with both Zev and Sub Rock showing mad charisma with funny, memorable lines. Sub Rock, who is probably more known for his production, put in an awesome verse with the confidence and swagger of a 70s pimp. There's something to that which makes songs like this stand out and be really enjoyable. I know I've said in the past episodes that I'm partial to more positive songs that highlight injustices, the so-called conscious hip-hop, but I actually enjoy listening to MCs rhyming about all kinds of topics, especially if they involve clever wordplay. I can never get enough of Lil Fame of MOP saying in some new way how he'll bust open some guy's melon on the sidewalk. No matter how ridiculous it is, it's like watching an action movie. You know it's not real. It doesn't really bother me that their subject matter is more negative than their earlier stuff, as long as it was authentic and not pushed by the record companies or whoever. I don't really know. I just want to enjoy the feeling of the music. And if you haven't heard this or otherwise skipped it, then go check it out. The link is in the description. So, rest in peace to MF Doom, rest in peace to Sub Rock, and thank you for making timeless music that I can still enjoy decades later. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and look out for another episode of Deep Cutz. Peace and sugar.